Hey everyone, I have a quick leadership tip for you today, and that is when you start to lose focus, go back to your purpose. You know, you can get really busy. Everybody's got 1,000 things to do, and sometimes it's easy to let other activities, other people's priorities, invade your boundaries, or to let your focus slip, because after all, there's so many distractions that can take you away from what's really important for you to be working on. Now, you know what those important things are, but sometimes you want to help out that teammate or that colleague. And sometimes when things get really hard, it becomes a slog and you just need something to take your mind off of it. You start looking for any distraction you can find. But when those things happen, and in fact, you can use this anytime you're going to go into a meeting or anything like that, just remind yourself of what is the purpose behind everything that you're working on. Your purpose, the purpose of things, obviously, is, what is the why behind the activity that you're doing, whether that's a personal reason why or it's the company's reason why they're working on a particular initiative. It can also be to remind yourself what you or your company believes in and how that belief is being carried out through the work that you're doing. So revisit, what do I or my company believe in? Why is this so important? To remind yourself of, to refocus yourself back to what's really important for you to be doing. And that's kind of an interesting thing, where a general lofty idea like purpose actually helps you get very specific in your focus, but it does work that way. Everything starts with your why. So for example, if someone does ask you for help on their initiative or their aspect of the initiative, it might fit perfectly well in the activities that you should be doing. But if it doesn't, just check. If you don't think it does, check with what is the purpose of what you're doing, and does that align with what you're being asked to do? And if it doesn't, you can use that purpose in your explanation to say, hey, I'm working on X and that's serving this purpose. This is why we're working on that. And you can also offer to say, if there's any way I can help you and still be able, to keep my focus over here, I'd be happy to do that. We can talk about that. But if you're asking me to come to a meeting, I may not have time for that. So how else can I help you? So that's one way to handle that. If you're going into a meeting, just remind yourself of the purpose for you being in that meeting. And also, if you're giving a presentation in that meeting, remind yourself of the purpose for that presentation, just to keep you focused and on track. So that's my tip for today. In order to refocus yourself on what's really important, remind yourself of your purpose. Have a great day.